So welcome back everyone, Triple M here, and if you're a Netflix subscriber, if you're a shared user, if you share your password with someone, whether they're in your household or not, Netflix is starting to see the pinch, guys. They're gonna make some changes to crack down on password sharing, and we're gonna jump into what that means for you if you're sharing your password. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So let's jump right into the article. I'll leave a link in the description where you guys can go ahead and check out the full details. Title is Passing on Your Password. Streaming services are past it. So basically Netflix is just fed up with what's going on, and what it comes down to, and it's always going to come down to, is them losing money. So if you guys have a Netflix account, you know that you're allowed to share your password with people in your household. So technically, if you're sharing with people that do not live with you, it is illegal, and Netflix, they do underline this in their policy, but people do it anyway. People are going to do it, and it's a way to kind of split the cost and save some money. So password sharing is estimated to cost of streaming services several billions of dollars in lost revenue. That's a small problem for an industry that earns about $120 billion annually, but it's something that needs to be addressed as spending on distinctive new programming skyrockets. So if you guys load up Netflix, you know that they're always coming out with new series, new shows, and these actors, which sometimes are really high value celebrities, they're costing a lot of money. So there's a lot of cost involved. For example, here, Amazon's upcoming Lord of the Rings series will reportedly cost $450 million for its first season alone. It's a tricky balance. The video companies have long offered legitimate ways for multiple people to use their service by creating profiles or offering tiers of service with different levels of screen sharing allowed. In March, some Netflix users began to see pop-ups asking them to verify their account by entering a code sent via email or text, but also give them the choice of verifying later. Netflix did not say how many people were a part of this test or if it was only in the US or somewhere else. So according to Netflix CEO, they will be taking a very cautious approach. If handled the wrong way, there's always a downside to a move like this. The test comes at a crucial time for Netflix. Last year's pandemic-fueled subscriber growth is slowing. It remains a streaming service to beat with more than 200 million subscribers globally, but a bevy of new competitors have emerged, including Disney Plus, which is cheaper and has quickly snapped up 100 million subscribers in less than 2 years. So here's some of the numbers of what's actually going on. Roughly 2 in 5 adults have shared passwords to online accounts with friends and family members, according to the Pew Center of Internet and Technology. Among the millennial, it's even higher. 56% of adults 18 to 29 have shared passwords. Another study showed that more than a quarter of all video streaming services are used by multiple households. This includes a family or friend sharing the account they paid for outside of the household, or less commonly, several households splitting the costs, and 16% of all households have at least one service that's fully paid for by someone else, according to Leachman Research Group, and that increases 26% for the 18 to 34-year-olds. So basically saying there's a large group of people sharing their passwords is not a big surprise to anyone. Sharing or stealing streaming service passwords cost an estimated $2.5 billion in revenue in 2019, according to the most recent data from research from Parks Associates, and that's expected to rise to nearly $3.5 billion by 2024. So I'll link the article where you guys can read it in its entirety, but basically what's happening, Netflix particularly is starting to crack down on the password sharing, and they've implemented a pilot to actually send a notification or a pop-up on people's screen that they feel is sharing a password, and what that person has to do is either verify via text or email their account. Now, with all that said and done, Netflix is being very cautious about it. One of their biggest concerns is actually alienating their current subscribers, so they're not doing anything aggressive, and that's why they're sending out this teaser, this test, to kind of see how it's received amongst the public. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to leave a poll in the community section of my channel, just asking, how many people are actually sharing the password. Remember, this is anonymous, so don't comment anything that you don't want to be out there. Just vote and keep it moving. That's it for this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.